Welcome to Come for Havoc number 2. This is part 2 Omega. Please go back and watch the video that is a blooper reel for everything that you missed. So I need to hurry up and finish this because clearly me and recording in the daytime is not working out because my stupid ass family fails to see the benefits of my success benefits them because they're fucking stupid. Okay? Now, to everyone else. In the late 50s, 60s, and 70s is when actual actors of color started being notarized and people actually started paying more attention. Kind of like the same thing with jazz singers and stuff like Ella Fitzgerald and track stars and stuff, and where people started recognizing people of color can actually do acting as well. We don't need to do blackface anymore. We don't need to continue to hire Italian actors to play Native Americans, and we can just hire Native Americans. Because somehow or another, that reality slap to the face took forever for them to figure that shit out. Now, the entire point of making this video was because of a question on TikTok that it had to get answered. And the guy said, why can't white actors play other ethnicities? Because it's unacceptable now. There are tons of people in the world from tons of cultures that can play their own ethnicity. Why should it be gatekeeped by white actors? And granted, the white actors might be very, very good actors. That does not give them an excuse to put actors of that culture out of work. Understand? Me being multicultural, I will never be able to play white. I could play Native and I could play black, but I could never play white without a fuck ton of makeup, as I said in my TikTok and the other videos. And if Eddie Murphy gave me a job and slapped me with a whole bunch of white makeup on and made me look white like he did in Coming to America, hey, cool. Is it acceptable? Probably not. Because I would have just taken a job from a white actor that probably is in the same shape I'm in and hasn't been able to work since starting this business. And we're taking all these jobs that we don't want to do, knowing that we could do better, knowing that we could be happy, knowing that if given a chance, we could actually do the acting jobs that we want to do. Like I said, I've been in this business for 21 years. I'm 48 years old. I started when I was 27. The only acting work I've done has been for my own YouTube channel, as you see me doing now. There's no paycheck involved here. There's no other James Williams Jr. paying me to pretend to be him. No, there is no other Coy or Echo or whatever the hell. There's none of that. So my new stage name is Echo Fang Grey Wolf. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. I'm going to have to build myself out as a Native American, or what people are going to call a pretendian, to get work. And no, I'm not a pretendian, but I am part Native, and I need to build myself out as Native because working as a mixed person, it's not happening. No one in Hollywood is giving me a second look, and that shit sucks because I should have been acting at 35, 36. I should have been well known by now, and I'm not. It's not fair. Now let's get into the guts and glories of other things. All right, the only Native American wrestlers that we historically really know is the Briscoes and Chief Wahoo McDaniel. As far as Jay Strongbow and his son or brother, they were not natives by blood, just the character that they played because they were native passing, but they were not biologically natives. Alright? And this goes back to those old Western movies where tons of Italian actors were playing natives because Italians are naturally tan and dark, so they pay the Hollywood native until actors like Graham Greene, Wes Studi, Adam Beach, I'm missing a few, but until they can, Tyler Lautner, or whatever his name is, Team Edward from Twilight, up until then, you didn't really see real natives on that screen. You know, God damn it, what is the name of the movie? Apocalypto brought in a lot of native actors, you know, but as far as American films before Apocalypto and Twilight and other things that was native based, you rarely had real natives acting as natives outside of the movie Thunderheart with Val Kilmer. You rarely had natives playing natives, period. Most of the time it was played by white people. And we got on this because of a TikTok video. And the question in the TikTok video about why white actors can't play other ethnicities. Well, culturally it's offensive. Racially it's offensive. I'm pretty sure none of you guys want to see me dressed up as a white man. in white makeup, even if it's a serious role, especially if it's a serious role, because I'm not white. I have white in me. I've been exposed to our white culture, but I am not white. I am never going to be white. And I know that because I am mixed with white, native, and black. I know the triumvirate of which cultures I can bleed more into versus the one that I can't. I will never honestly truly be white. If anyone sees me as a white man right here, you might want to get your glasses checked. But I am part native, I am part white, and I am part black. But when it comes down to the Hollywood acting machine, they're not going to let me play a white man. No. I mean, have you guys seen the movie Under the Cherry Moon with Prince, where it was in black and white so that he could actually play a white person because he was light enough that the color on the screen would make him look more white? At least that was the impression that I got when I saw the movie. I really don't know if any of that shit's true because I was just a fan of his music. I love Purple Rain, and when I seen Under the Cherry Moon, and he was with the white lady in there, and I believe his character was supposed to be white. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. I only saw it once, so it's just I'm a big Prince fan of his music. I'm not gonna say he was a horrible actor. Not gonna say that because he was a good actor. But Under the Cherry Moon just wasn't something that I liked. I love Purple Rain. Didn't like Under the Cherry Moon. All right? And we're all entitled to our opinions. There's going to be a lot of movies that you see that I've made that totally suck. And that's fine. But, it is what it is. Not every movie that comes out is a success. It made what little bit of money it can make, and it went back into the pot, and that was it. That's how this business works. Now, on the flip side of that, if there's a character that you can play, and it is offered to you, I would hope to God that you would be smart enough to take it. I have been in this business for 21 years and I haven't gotten one acting job outside of the stuff for myself and the movie that got scrapped. Alright? Because I was the bad guy. Never got to do Rey Mysterio 619 after all that training. So that kind of sucked. Now, the Heart of Heart in the Heart of Glory, I wanted to be a wrestler too. As you can see how short I am in scale to this door. Because this door is like probably 6 feet, maybe more. I'm 5'3.5". There are no 5'3.5" wrestlers that are not midgets. So I'm too big to be a midget, and I'm too small to be a professional wrestler. And I have been rejected by all kinds of different things. I was rejected by the UFC when they first came out, back in '93 when I was like 19, and they kept telling me, get your weight up. Well, I couldn't gain weight. I didn't gain weight until I was 37 years old. When I got in the Army, my maximum weight was 135 pounds. Then after having this hip replacement and suffering from some serious depression, I went way down to like 118 pounds. Then, when I had to get my hip replacement, I was already on my track back up to 125 pounds. And after they weighed me, they said, you cannot go over 125 pounds. We do not want you going over 125 pounds so that this hip here doesn't have a scar to match this one before you're 60. So yeah. Now, on the acting thing, a lot of wrestlers are actors, which is why I brought up Jay Strongbow and Chief Wahoo McDaniel, because of the subtle differences. They kind of look similar, but Chief Wahoo McDaniel, actually a Chickasaw Indian, Jay Strongbow, an Italian, Iron Eyes Cody, an Italian. No native blood in them whatsoever. Hurt my feelings because Iron Eyes Cody was like my hero, Made me want to pick up all the trash. Now, he didn't become a hero until I found out I was actually part native. Other than that, once I found out I was part native, I wanted to go get my canoe. I wanted my 2 feathers. I wanted to pick up every piece of trash that I ever found. And I did. Until I joined the Army. And learned about IEDs. I don't pick up trash anymore. Not because I don't want to pick up the trash. It's because that shit's just not fucking safe. And I know that in America, we rarely have IEDs. We have been known to have pipe bombs and other shit, but after being in the Army and at Fort Benning, Georgia, and learning that an IED could be attached to a fucking leaf, no thanks. I don't let kids pick up trash anymore, because I don't want to see anybody get their fucking hands blown off. Alright? Hey, we did a lot of fucking training in Fort Benning. We did a lot of shit on IEDs, claymores, and tripwires, and Pepsi can bombs. Yeah, I'm done with that shit. So I don't let anybody pick up any trash. I'm sorry. Let the people who do deal with trash for a living pick that up so our kids can be safe. I don't have kids. But, you know, as far as acting, you know, you got to get the job. And you generally will get the job by your character listing. Every casting call I've ever been on, I have been told no. Everyone. Everyone except for the one with the movie that got scrapped, because I actually got that role. But those two gentlemen wouldn't stop fighting, and the movie never got picked up. So when I started making movies for myself on YouTube, you know, before the good shit got stolen, you know, it is what it is. But I'm not giving up. I'm 48. If I give up after 21 years of doing this, something has got to give now, and it's not going to be me. I also have a graphic novel coming out really soon. I need Page Publishing to speed that shit up, but, you know, it's coming. As long as we know it's coming, then so be it. Now, I'm going to build myself out as a Native American under the name of Echo Fang Grey Wolf. EFG. Now, why is that? Because being mixed has not worked in 21 years. So if you're Native and you're watching this, please give me your blessing. I'm going to make a video about this on TikTok soon. Now, we're going to finish this off on why actors of white ethnicity should not be playing actors of other ethnicities in part 3. So, thanks for watching, and we're gonna, you know what? Yeah, we'll make a part 3.